Hey there, welcome to another Warhammer Fantasy Battle Report. This is Warriors of Chaos versus Chaos Dwarfs, and it's a 2,000 point battle line. So I'll just go over the deployment of my warriors. That is a level 4 Sorcerer Lord of Tzeentch on a disc. This is a Chimera, or there's a Manticore model. Daemon Prince of Khorne, 7 Chaos Hounds, although 2 of them are Goblin models. 23 Chaos Warriors with hand weapons and shield, and an Exalted hero BSB. And then over here, 3 Skullcrushers with a standard.
Chaos Dwarves have got 19 Infernal Guard with great weapons, well, that's obviously the hammer models, and in there is the Infernal Castellan, who's a BSB. Hellcannon, 10 Infernal Guard with fireglaives, and in there is also the Sorceror Prophet and Daemonsmith Sorcerer, that's the level 4 and the level 2, using Law of Hashut and Law of Metal respectively. Magma Cannon, 20 crappy goblins, and a Kadai Destroyer.
So I got the first turn. Basically, I pivoted and moved the warrior unit up. Wizard is hanging back a bit, but it should be in range to cast most of his spells. The Hounds have gone up towards the Kadai, but I don't know what good they'll be diverting it. The Chimera and the Daemon Prince have flown over this building and are by the unit of Great Weapon Dwarfs. What are they called again? Are they Infernal?
They're Infernal Guard.
Infernal Guard with great weapons.
Yeah, not Infernal Iron Swarm, which is different.
Yeah. And the Skullcrushers, who are stupidly placed over this side of the board, are going to come round, I've decided. But even with their move 7, it's going to take them a long while to get round. So I've got no shooting, so it's on to magic. Right, so my magic phase started off, I got Glittering Robes off on the Chaos Warriors, so they now have a 1+ arm save. I also cast Searing Doom on the Hellcannon, but it only ended up doing 1 wound to the cannon. Basically, my opponent was saving his dice. It was 6 versus 12, so he had to save his dice for the inevitable nasty spell to come at the end, which was Final Transmutation on the Kadai. It's only 1 in 6 chance of killing it, but there is my roll. I miscast, so I'm now going to roll the dice to see if it dies. So here goes nothing. Oh my god. Oh, and I said before I did it that I'd feel bad, and I do feel bad because, yeah, that's an expensive model that's gone. So I'm sorry, but not that sorry. So I just rolled the miscast, and I just took a strength 6 hit, but it's got a 3+ wall and saved it. So that's the end of the magic phase. Basically, I had no idea what I could do against that Kadai. Even my Daemon Prince, I think, would have just been swatted aside. So that's the only thing I thought I had to kill it, and a miracle occurred. So that's it. On to Chaos Dwarf turn 1. Okay, so Chaos Dwarf's turn 1. The Infernal Guard charged the Chimera. No other movement, and then in the magic phase,
Flames of Asgore
was cast onto my Sorcerer Lord. I thought I could use my dispel scroll, but basically I didn't look at the armour list properly when I made my list, and the dispel scroll is an arcane item, but I also have Chaos Familiar, which is also arcane.
It is the only item because it's a chaos gift, but it says arcane item.
Yeah, I just didn't look at it properly. So basically, I've already got the benefit of the Chaos Familiar at some point anyway. So my opponent kindly let me sub in another Chaos guy who's just sprinted in from the back there to join that unit. And so obviously I didn't have a spell scroll, but fortunately I got an irresistible dispel. But with his last dice, he managed to cast the Breath of Hatred onto the Infernal Guard. And the end of the shooting phase, the Hellcannon got a direct hit on the Chaos Warriors, but I'd given them a Glittering Scales, obviously, instead of 1+ save. 2 of them died, so this guy who just caught up to the unit, and then he just gets hit by a Hellcannon blast. So So I lost 2 guys. Had to take a panic test at -2 leadership, which is pretty scary.
-1 leadership.
-1 leadership, yeah. Because the general's all the way over there, who's the Daemon Prince, so they were only leadership 7 with a reroll, but I made it. Other shooting, the magma cannon and the Hobgoblins took a big chunk out of the wolves, but they miraculously passed their leadership test. And then these guys with the, what they call the fireglaives?
Fireglaives, yeah.
Shot at the Daemon Prince, but didn't do anything. And so it's on to combat. Okay, so it turns out these dwarfs have got the banner of eternal flame, so I didn't get any regen against them. I only killed 2 with my attacks somehow. I've got a lot of attacks. I think I just missed with a lot.
Yeah, you missed with loads, yeah.
Missed with loads,
and then you were only wounded with 1, I think, or 2.
Yeah, and I used a breath weapon, but that didn't kill them because they warded it with their special armour of ignores 5+ ward against fire. They did 3 wounds to me, even with hatred. Even my rolling looked good compared to theirs when they tried to hit me. But yeah, 3 wounds, not bad. They won combat because of the musician, but I passed my leadership test. So probably with the Banner of Eternal Flame, I would have expected them to kill the Chimera, so I was unlucky. So Chaos Warriors, turn 2, movement. This Demon Prince charged into the Infernal Guard. No other charges. I forgot to move them. I'll move them in a sec. This guy just moved to be within 24 of the units over there. They came round, being careful to avoid the wall, and these guys are still slogging it around there. So I'll do magic in a sec. So in my magic phase, I started off with the glittering robes again on them to give them 1+. And again, my opponent let it through. Obviously, it's the least worrying spell, though it is annoying. And then I tried to cast Searing Doom and failed to cast it. So that's twice in a row now where I've just snuck that spell through, and my opponent hasn't had a chance to get rid of it. Combat, basically, obviously my guys attack first. The Demon Prince, 5 attacks, so he misses with, and he's got Sword of Striking, so he hits on 2+, so I roll 2 1s, so he hits with 3, and it's 2+ to wound, and I roll another 2 1s, so he ends up killing 1. Chimera killed a few, and it came time to attack, and obviously the dwarfs just wanted to take the last wound off this Chimera. 3 hits, 3+ to wound, 1 wound would kill it, and no wounds. I mean, that's just ridiculously bad luck. Then obviously got to Thunderstorm with both, killing all but 1 guy. They're stubborn because of the Chaos Dwarf character, but that, I mean, they're just going to die to the Chimera now, next turn, probably. Yep. And what can you do? So it's Chaos Dwarf's turn 2. So in Magic, an abysmal roll on Flames of Asgore meant that I was able to dispel it, but I had to use all my dice. And then Plague of Rust was cast onto the Warriors successfully, so they're now -1 armor save permanently, I think, isn't it?
Permanently, yeah.
In shooting, these goblins turn round and kill the 2 wolves. Then the Hellcannon and the magma cannon shot at the Warriors and combined only killed 4, but obviously I've got the
Ironcurse icon and glittering robes.
Oh yeah, I've got Ironcurse icon in that unit and they had glittering robes on them, so but still a bit unlucky with the rolls, as seems to be part of the course of the dwarfs in this battle, unfortunately. Yeah. So just onto this combat with the Chimera. So the Chimera killed the last remaining guy of the Infernal Guard. Yeah. Didn't do any wounds to the BSB, but the BSB unfortunately didn't do any wounds to me, so it was a draw. And the BSB is stubborn and...
It's a draw, so it's a
Oh
draw.
yeah, it's a draw, doesn't matter. So that's Warriors of Chaos, turn 3. I charged the Demon Prince into the unit at the back, which has got both wizards in it. Yep. They stood and shoot because they got fireglaives, but I warded the 1 wound that got through. There's Skullcrushers kind of round to the goblins, who are completely oblivious as to what's going to happen in about 3 turns time. Probably. Now these guys here, I kind of realised that there's no point them fighting the Hellcannon. My best bet at killing that is whittling wounds away with magic. Last thing I want is them to be thunderstomped and stuff by this strength 5 unbreakable monster. who I'm winning on 6s, maybe they'd be better in combat with it than being shot at by these things actually. So I might change my mind next turn, but I've decided to leave him there for now. And this guy's in range to cast spells at the Hellcannon, so he's staying there. So yeah, magic phase, nothing. So I tried to cast Glittering Robes and I was dispelled. Cast Searing Doom on the Hellcannon again, but just nothing got through. Okay, so in combat, this BSB, this little guy struck first, and he got the wound through and needed to kill it, and he's got the Flaming Banner, so I didn't get him save. Here, Daemon Prince was challenged and had to accept, and obviously just slaughtered the champion, but the unit is steadfast. In the magic phase, another Plague of Rust got through on an irresistible force, so they're -2 to their armour save now. The wizard lost a wizard level and forgot Plague of Rust. Then in shooting, Hellcannon fired at these guys and missed, and then the Magma Cannon hit 9 of them, but only managed to kill 3 with a combination of failed wounds and the Ironcurse icon plus marker to each. This is the first part of the combat. I was challenged, my Daemon Prince was challenged by the Daemonsmith, who's the level 2, or rather now the level 1 sorcerer. So I had to accept the challenge, 5 attacks, hitting on 2s and hit with 4, that's not bad, and then wounding on 2s, there's the roll. And this guy has the Charmed Shield, so that's it. So he's going to strike me back now. I didn't get any hits, so it's now on to Warriors turn 4. Right, so I'll just summarise my movement phase. These guys failed their frenzy test, but failed the charge on goblins and moved forward 4. I advanced these guys a little bit, basically just in case I fail panic and just keep failing it. There's less chance of me running off the board. And then in magic, it was 8 versus 6, and I'll just mention I've channeled every single turn. Sometimes on 5+ because of the cast familiar, but this turn 4, so I channeled 4 times. And I think I've got a couple of channels in dispelling phase as well. So I just made a textbook error. You notice there's no wizard there. It's just a textbook error of I 6 dice Searing Doom at the Hellcannon for the 2d6 version. You know, I didn't really need to cast it, but I thought maybe I'll kill it. Obviously I got the irresistible force, and obviously I didn't roll very high on the 2d6, I got like 5 hits. Only ended up doing 1 more wound to it, and you know the next part, Dimensional Cascade and die, also kill the Cas Warrior. So yeah, you just know it's going to happen. But I can certainly not complain about bad luck in this battle. So just the combat with the Daemon Prince now. Okay, so I just had some abysmal luck with my caster, but that was all self-inflicted and easily avoided. Now, in this combat, the Daemon Prince was still in the challenge with the level 1 guy, and killed him this time, doing 2 wounds. So he won combat. All that's in this unit is just 1 banner and no additional ranks. But they're stubborn, or steadfast rather, and that's the leadership role. And the BSB's over here, unfortunately. So even with my bad luck, it just the Chaos Dwarfs can't catch a break, and they're just going to go off the board now, aren't they? So
are you going to pursue?
That's I will pursue just in case you don't go off the board. Yeah, so I'll see in a sec. So obviously they flee off the board, and my demon pursues them. So we're now on to
Dwarf turn 5.
Yep, turn 5. So basically, in the movement phase, these guys pivoted round, everyone turned to face the Skullcrushers, and the Magma Cannon snuck a wound through, and with D3 wounds, it killed the guy. So it's Warriors turn 6. My Daemon Prince comes back on, but he can't charge or anything, so he's just chilling there. These guys are still not charging the Hellcannon. And the Skullcrushers, though, do make their charge against the goblins, and need a 9, so they finally get to do something. So in combat, they ended up killing 9 goblins, and the goblins failed their leadership 6 steadfast test, so they fled and I caught them and stopped in front of the terrain. So in Chaos Dwarf turn 6, the War Machines fire, The Hellcannon hits one directly and kills the Skullcrusher. The Magna Cannon hits wounds, affirm my armour, but only does one wound, and that ends the game. At the end of the battle, so we totaled up the points, and Chaos Dwarf scored 751 points, but Chaos Warriors scored 1,569. So victory for Chaos Warriors, and it's just one of those games, unfortunately, that comes up every once in a while where just every round, time after time, just nothing is going right for one player. And even with my wizard being sucked into the warp, you know, they didn't catch a break after that either. So that's it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.